Hi, Rich Tarani. Thanks for watching. We're at ITEXPO Anaheim 2015, and we're going to interview Tom Tuttle. He's with Nectar, and Tom, how are you? Welcome to the show.
Great. Good to be here, Rich.
So I thought it might make sense to just start off talking a little bit about your corporate vision, what you guys do, the market you're in.
Sure. So Nectar has been around since 2007, and it really focused on developing advanced software solutions to be able to monitor, manage, and diagnose issues in the UC marketplace.
Fantastic. And how are you seeing the UC market evolving?
We have seen it transform over time, and we see more and more focus being placed around collaboration capabilities. And with that comes the ability as end users are, their experience is a premium, right? You have to make sure that it's at the highest quality. And particularly, you have remote workers all over the, sometimes traveling all over the world. So if you're not able to quickly identify where issues are, you have problems that then persist. So what we have found and seen the shift there is really trying to drive out as far as possible to that endpoint to be able to identify issues.
Now, for the people watching that may be considering working with your company, I think it makes sense for us to just delve into what sorts of problems do you solve for customers?
Sure, that's a great question. So, we sort of look at everything from the initial assessment of a network all the way through into root cause diagnostics, really deep forensics data, and then in reporting as well and monitoring. But, so we do that across Microsoft Skype for Business, Link. We do it across Avaya and Cisco as well. So we handle all of that. But what we're able to do is not just look at the infrastructures of those UC environments, but all parts of the ecosystem. So switches, gateways, SBCs, firewalls, and then be able to look at the transport of the transport layer as well, and how a call gets from point A to point B for voice, video, and collaboration.
And what company size or number of users do you typically focus on? Is there for example, I would imagine one person is too small, but what's the minimum number there?
Yeah, no, great question. So we typically go to market through a very large global partner network. And that can be partners who are providing managed services to the very large service providers. So they have customers that range in size from 500 users up to 100,000s of users. So we really kind of bridge that gap. And so our interface was really built for a service provider or a managed service provider who has the ability to look across all of their clients, all their tenants, from a single UI, and to be able to manage those.
If I'm a customer of a traditional telecom company, let's say a legacy telecom company, whether it's Avaya or Cisco or ShoreTel, whatever, Mitel, and it's time for me to replace my system, I would typically talk to my current vendor and consider upgrading.
Sure.
Would I also want to talk to you or your company to determine whether I should look at other solutions, or what would I do?
Yeah, so no, that's we have kind of both routes. We talk to a lot of direct enterprise customers to begin with because they understand what we do and what we do very uniquely in this marketplace. So they oftentimes will jointly have that conversation with the service provider and us to see how they can work our solution into providing greater visibility and ultimately a better user experience.
Great. So as we close up the interview, I'm wondering if there are any other things about Nectar that the audience should know that maybe they aren't aware of?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, here today, we're excited to be here at ITEXPO, and we're in the Skype for Business area. So even though we do support all three of them, we have some unique relationship in that space. We've been a Microsoft DEP partner since the inception of the SDN API program for the last 3 years. And so we provide very unique capabilities in that area. We're an IT Pro Tools partner for Microsoft as well. So we do, as I said, we look at it from cradle to grave through the entire deployment of Link from Skype for Business, from assessment all the way through root cause diagnostics. And what we've also been working on jointly with Microsoft and Cisco is taking that a step further toward remediation. So using the capabilities, the visibility that we have to very quickly isolate where the problem is and then communicate that properly to, let's say, the routed environment, we're able to actually remediate and fix a call while call is still in flight. That's technology that we're working on. You're going to see more from us this year as well as into 2016.
Now, you made one comment, thank you, one comment I wanted to clarify. You said, even though we support all three of them, was that Microsoft, Avaya, Cisco? Is that what you meant?
Yes, correct.
Okay, fantastic.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being here
Great.
today.
Well, thank you again,
That's
Rich.
great.
Appreciate it.